Good morning. Day 11. I got some other neighbors over. Come hang out. It's supposed to be clear and about 76 today. So I'll have great weather to get some stuff done. I need to get the tank unloaded so I can unload all the metal studs and the plywood. So just a little jockeying around and I'll be able to start putting the walls up around the bunkhouse. Right here I'm putting a stud across the bottom. That's like an extra helping hand. Makes it a little easier to get it screwed off. Here I go again, measuring once and cutting twice. I always try to make it a little bit too tight, and that hurts me every time. This is ducting tape. It's made for duct work. It's got fibers in it and nylon string, and it sure helps to seal it off. Recap of today, day 11. I got all the studs unloaded and ready for the next edition. Probably won't be till the next time I'm here. I got the tank unloaded, it's over there temporarily. I got all the joints sealed and I put the rubber membrane around the window, and I also got the other two sides all sheathed in with the first layer of plywood and taped. I'm not going to put Tyvek on this, so I tape all the joints just to keep the air out. It does get another layer, so it has been fine. So day 11, it's a wrap. Pretty good day. Good morning, Sunday morning, day 12. Well, it's supposed to be 78 degrees again today, and 39% chance of rain, which I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Hopefully not. But I'm going to try and get the rest of the siding on all three sides and unload the leftover pieces of plywood in the back of the trailer. Probably put the tank back in the trailer, and that would be a great day. So stay tuned. Right here I dropped the siding down a little bit lower than the actual floor, and that seals the gap between the floor and the studs, so it doesn't allow air to come in. I'm using my level here to mark where the screws go so that they all look uniform. I used the siding from the original edge of the building or into the building, and it's 6 inches lower this addition, so I just lowered it down on the bottom so it covers it and I didn't have to cut anything. It still gives me 1 inch on the floor joist to attach my skirting. Two sides of the siding on, got one more left. I'll have to take some skirting off the back, but Once again, here's the neighbors. I think they like the music. And they hang out and watch me, which is pretty cool. Morning, day 13. I'm gonna head into one of the bigger towns. It's about 45 minutes, maybe an hour away, and I'm gonna get some telephone poles if everything works out, so I can make another deer hanging rack or elk hanging rack. It's supposed to be in the low 70s today, another beautiful day, so here we go. Day 13. We are getting thunder and lightning and a little bit of sprinkles. But as far as getting any work today done, I didn't get anything whatsoever done. I went to one of the nearest big towns, which took me 50 minutes to get there, and the power company has been working on all these broken lines after the big storms we just had, so they were too busy to help me get the power poles. So they told me to show up next Thursday. And then I went into town here where I bought the paint originally for the tiny house and for the bunk house, and they were out of that brand and the satin finish. So they are ordering that on Thursday and it'll be here Monday. So I basically was lazy, relaxed, and relaxed my back. So there you are. Good morning, day 14. Supposed to be much cooler today. A high of 65, which is really nice. That's gonna be great for working. But I'm going to infill the soffit today, so that way when I do get ready to insulate, it'll have a place for that to go and keep all the bugs out. And I want to put the skirting on all the way around, which keeps most of the critters out from underneath. What we do have here is a lot of field mice. Oh, look at this. I got my little pet rabbits. They come out, it's just really a trip. They'll come right up within 10 feet of me. But I want to get the skirting on to keep all the critters out, so they don't build homes like that rabbit right there underneath it. So stay tuned. We'll see what we can get done today. Hopefully it's much better than yesterday. Where are you, wascally rabbit? Oh, there you are. First thing this morning, I borrowed my neighbor's skid steer and got to clean up some of the big lumps and bumps and everything they left behind when they did the septic tank. But what a fun toy. It's a grown-up Tonka toy. Well, I got the first piece of skirting all cut and put in place. I guess you have to push play every time. What a concept. So I'm gonna get set up and we'll put this other piece on. I had a couple 10-foot sheets of this plywood and it worked out great because that's a 10 by 10 addition. I've got a nice stack of plywood right there. It should be enough to do the interior walls, ceiling and walls, and enough to do the exterior of the next addition, which is the bathroom. Of course, the first piece on the soffit had to be a pane. That's usually my luck. It takes me a while to figure things out, but I put screws in it before I tried to put it up, and it was a lot easier to get in place. piece I laid out backwards, and the signage part is, you're able to see that, so it's going to be a little bit more fun to paint. It's the end of day 14. I got the soffits all covered and the skirting all done, and I got to use my neighbor's skid steer to try and smooth some of this dirt out. When they put the septic tank in, they had just mounds of dirt. It's starting to sprinkle right now, and the wind's blowing about 17. So this is definitely not a how-to video, it's just how I do. So hope you guys enjoy.